All right, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully you guys are all still out there. I'm gonna put my phone down. Hopefully my volume is working. I'm just waiting for a couple people to sign on. All right, so the hubby's on. Let me know if the volume's working. Gotta know if people can hear me. Good morning, Chantal. How are you today? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hi, Janine. Thanks for coming back. Can you hear me now? Let me know in the comments. Hashtag live when you're here. Awesome. Now you can hear me. There we go. Okay. So I felt like I was screaming at you guys there for a second just to see if everything was working. So it's December 27th, and as everybody knows, Christmas is over, and some people are back to work already, and some others are, maybe hanging around. You got some extra days off, but if you're like me, you need to get some stuff done because the banks are going to be closed again real soon for a couple days, and we need to get stuff in order. So today is literally just an extremely simple, I'm going to throw my face on and head out the door. Now, yesterday, I did something a little bit more bold, right? I went with purples and pinks and silvers and golds. Today, as you can see, I've got this beautiful shawl that I received from my husband for Christmas. So I'm just going to actually blend my colors in with the color of my pretty shawl here. So first things first, get some foundation on. So what do you guys have going on today? Let me know in the comments. Are you out looking for some, last minute deals? Are you finishing visiting with family and then heading home? What did you do for Christmas? Did you get to visit with family? Did you have a big dinner? And I apologize because I don't have my glasses on right now. So as you guys are commenting, it's going to take me a few minutes to actually see it because I'm blind. That's why I'm going to get new glasses and get my eyes checked, because these former trifocal glasses just are not cutting it for me anymore. I'm getting old. Yes, your sight is definitely one of the first things to go, unless you're my husband, of course, because my husband can see things from like airplanes that other people can't. I kid you not. We took a trip, what was it, like about 2-3 years ago. He had a job offer out in Manitoba. So they'd flown us from Sudbury out to Manitoba, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, we're flying over, and my husband had the window seat, and he looks down, and he's looking down at the water, right, that we're flying over, and he says, "Look, honey, there's a whale jumping out of the water." I'm like, what? There's no whale there, right? So I'm leaning over, I'm trying to look out this window. I'm like, I don't know where you're seeing this. All of a sudden, the captain came over the speaker, and although it wasn't actually a whale that my husband saw, he did actually see a tanker ship that was going around on the water. So it makes me laugh because I am literally like as blind as a bat, and he has the eyesight of a god. Like, he will never ever wear glasses, this man. At all. So I did my foundation. I threw on a little contour. I like to do a contour because I like on my entire face. Some people just do it to define certain areas, and that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. But I like to do it all over because I find that it helps my foundation set better. Just my preference. So moving on. So let's see. Well, good morning, Robert. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, Frank. How are you today? Hashtag live in the comments when you get here. So, what do you guys have planned for New Year's? Christmas is over now. Are you guys getting ready to go for the, are you going to be going out to the bar? Do you have tickets for a special event? Are you staying home, hanging out with your kids? Maybe going to a house party? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys are doing. We aren't doing anything super major this year because we're in the process of getting ready to, oh, sorry, I gotta pop my glasses back on a sec. We're getting in the process to move out to New Brunswick. So we are saving money. Not that we're drinkers or anything anyways, so, but we're saving some cash and keeping it for when we gotta go down to New Brunswick. Janine says that her mom's coming to visit in Timmins. Oh my god, she's gonna love that. I saw your picture with her over the holidays. It was very, very nice. Did you spend a lot of time in Sudbury over the holidays? Did you get to see everybody, or are you doing anything special when your mom goes to Timmins for New Year's? What about everybody else? What's everybody else doing? So I'm just doing a very simple, I'm using it's called Tender. It's the last one at the end here. It's from my Addiction palette number 4. And I am using my liner shade brush. And I'm just giving it a light cover, just so that way there when I go to blend in some basic earthy tones, warm tones, it just gives it something to start off with. So because I didn't use eye primer today, so all right, so again, just a little something, right? It just helps give you a very simple palette to start with to add your colors to. So I have grays, blacks, and kind of like a maroon burgundy in here. So I decided, I'm gonna pop my black glasses back on so I know that I'm using my right palette here, because things happen. So instead of doing the cream, I have a creamy shadow, wrong color, this one here, that would kind of blend in with my, let me see if I can pick out a better spot here with my maroon. So, however, I'm not feeling like a creamy shadow today. I just want something powder, something simple. So I have decided my next closest to that is going to be my Suspicious. It's kind of like a goldy brass color, and that's from my Addiction Shadow palette number 5. Kind of like Momo number 5. I really love the colors in here. They're bold and they really stand out. Now, if I could find the right, oh, there we go. My brushes, man, my brushes. I had everything extremely organized, and then I've been playing around with everything and doing this and doing that, and I was like, oh my god. So now everything's disorganized again, and I really have to reorganize. So, all right, I'm going with the Suspicious. There's a song about that, right? Suspicious Minds. Elvis Presley. Are you an Elvis Presley fan? What kind of music do you guys listen to? I love all kinds of music. I'm big on country music. I love country music. I find that, I guess growing up or whatever, because where we lived through, on the East Coast and all that, we were very country music oriented people. And so country was obviously my very first favorite music. And then, as I started getting a little bit older, I really started getting into my own music. And although my parents did listen to a lot of country, they also listened to things like Pink Floyd, ABBA, anything like Don Williams. I don't even, I'm trying to think of my dad was a big Pink Floyd. I remember the old, okay, now I'm aging myself here, sorry guys. But I remember the old 8-track tape. If you don't know what that is, go Google it, because it's actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking little device. But it's an 8-track, it was an 8-track tape or whatever, and it had the cover of the Dark Side of the Moon, and it was like a rainbow or like a prism or something like that on it. But my dad was a big Pink Floyd fan. What else did we listen to? Bob Seger, a lot of Bob Seger. Both my parents loved it. And as I started getting, again, a little older and started developing my own taste for music, I really got into the 80s music, stuff like Huey Lewis and Colin James and Jeff Healey and I don't know, like Paula Abdul. I used to like that pop kind of music. So all I'm, just so you guys know here, I'm just taking the same brush that I actually use up at the top here, and I'm just using it this way under my eye, like right under my eyelash, and I'm just going across. All I'm doing is highlighting the eye. Oh my God, who else? I've had the opportunity to go to many concerts in my lifetime. When I was younger, probably about 15, 16 years old, we used to live behind the corner store where my mom and I both worked part-time. My mom worked full-time. I actually worked part-time, but the people that owned the corner store at the time, he actually worked at the radio station, one of the rock radio station. Years ago, it was called CHNO. Again, I'm aging myself. But anyways, so he used to work for the radio station, and he was pretty much the go-to guy when celebrities came into town. So when we had concerts back then or whatever, he was pretty much the person that, you know, made sure that the celebrity that was arriving, that their hotel was right and that their car was picking them up at the correct time and so on and so forth. And he did the marketing for the radio company CHNO back at the time. And his kids, he had 2 boys, were a few years younger than me, so they weren't actually old enough to attend some of these concerts. So I was fortunate enough to luck out on those tickets. I got to see, oh my God, let me see, I've seen Huey Lewis in the News. The opening act at the time was Glass Tiger. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these guys play, but they're really, really, really good. Glass Tiger, no, sorry, that's not, they were, sorry, my bad. Glass Tiger was actually the opening act for Tom Cochrane. Glass Tiger was absolutely phenomenal. They gave a super, super fantastic concert. I have to say, though, I was a little disappointed at the time with the Tom Cochrane concert itself. I didn't stick around. I hold music up to like the highest of regards. Music's been my crying pillow. It's been my best friend when I didn't have anybody. It's been my comfort through a lot of good and bad times. And so for me to walk into a concert and, sorry, I gotta kind of turn this way here for a second. For me to walk into a concert and not enjoy it is big. So Tom Cochran, I walked out of his concert. I just couldn't do it. I got to see, who else? Meatloaf. Really, really good. You ever get a chance? Again, this was back like in the 90s. So, I mean, he was still pretty much in his prime at that time. Prime. I gotta get my hair cut. Yeah, I've got, oh my God, I can go on forever in the concerts that I've seen. Good morning, Louise. But, hi, Crystal, how you doing? I hope you guys had a great Christmas. So yeah, I'm just getting ready to head out the door. Just gonna do a real quick. I got carried away on talking about music there and got lost. I'm getting lost on my track time here. Gotta get on the ball. So I did my foundation. I did a very quick full contour instead of just contouring certain things. I tossed on a very simple eyeshadow for the whole eye, and then I just did a light glitter. I went underneath with the glitter as well. Threw on my mascara, and I'm just gonna take a couple seconds here and use my angled brush, and I'm just gonna lightly draw just give my brows a little color. I don't want anything too overly spectacular. Something simple. Got some banking to do. Don't want to be freaking them out at the same time, right? So I decided to go with a little lighter color than what I did yesterday. Yesterday was fun though. We had, I really enjoyed the purples and all that. And although I didn't actually put the makeup on camera, because I'm still practicing, right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody needs to practice. I'm getting more adventurous with my colors, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm looking forward to start sharing all that stuff with you guys. And that's it. I'm gonna throw on, instead of actually putting a lipstick on today, there we go. I am gonna go with just literally, it's called Stiff Upper Lip, and it's a stain. It's a lip stain. So if you don't want to have like a full lipstick, because sometimes you just don't want to. You got a little pop of color. You're worried about the lipstick coming off. If you do a stain, you could always put a lipstick on top of it afterwards to boost out your lips, or you can literally stick with a stain, and that's it. Nice, simple, easy. Now I'm just gonna go pin my hair back somehow, God knows how, but and head out and get my day done, and that's it. So let me know if there's anything. Again, just because I'm doing this on Facebook or whatever kind of thing, you might not be here with me or whatever, but I can color match you. I can easily send you a picture, you send me a selfie, and it's literally that simple. I can help you guys get started at looking amazing. Have a great day, everyone.